Yo. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Past the Six Podcast. I'm your host, JB. Joining me as always, Tsunamic Wave. What is going on, bro?
I'm chilling, man. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. Can't complain. Can't complain. Yo, as always, shout out to all y'all who support us, share us, comment, subscribe, everything, man. Appreciate it as always. Today we are doing an Ask Us Anything slash Spinwheel. If you're familiar with the Spinwheel, one gotta go game versus all types of stuff. But I also opened it up, basically saying, ask us anything, man. You know what I mean? How it started, blah, whatever. You know what I mean? What's our favorite game? Whatever you want to ask, we'll get to it. We got some already queued up that we asked this morning on the page. But yeah, if you're watching this and you want to ask us anything as well, put it in the chat. We'll definitely get to it. But
Play with fire, my brother.
yeah, I know, right? Maybe not everything, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But kick this off, man. What's good, Wave? How you been, man?
Yeah, I've been good, man. You know, we post holidays, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Everybody's still losing that extra poundage that we put on, you know, whether it's recreational or stational. Yeah, I know that wasn't a word, but I just made that up.
Word, man.
Call that
Word.
the book of wave
No doubt,
terminology.
man. Also, if you're watching live, let us know how your Thanksgiving was, of course. That's I believe we saw y'all last Tuesday, obviously before Thanksgiving. But
Right.
yo, as always, man, we're gonna kick this off being asked of us.
I didn't hear what you said because it
Okay.
kind of cut
So
out.
I said we're gonna start out with what games we're currently playing. So and then we'll get into the actual questions. So what game you been playing, and of course to y'all, what games y'all been playing?
Oh, my list is very simple. I've been like trying to get the last skin on zombies for Modern Warfare 3.
Mm-hmm.
So like I've been well, obviously busy with life and all of that, but when I do have time, I've been putting most of my gaming time into grinding the skin from zombies. I don't know if people have put any work in on zombies at all or tried it out because they like kind of switched it up. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know if I still don't have an answer if it's better than the old system. You know what I'm saying? But it's pretty cool playing right now. I'll say that.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's really simple, man. I think over this past week, the game I played the most is ESPN 2K5. I know we talked about it for a few weeks straight, and of course, I mean, I usually play it around the holiday times, just have more time at home and stuff like that. But been playing that probably the most. So, classic, obviously, as we talked about it on this channel multiple times. Wave, super classic. Probably still my favorite football game of all time, high up there on the favorite sports game of all time.
Yeah.
Um, but but yeah, man, let's see what they saying in the comments, then we'll get into the questions we have as well as the spin wheel.
Oh wait, hold on. It's one game I forgot.
Go ahead.
I started Ocarina of Time. I probably said that wrong.
You
The
did. You did.
Yeah,
Right,
I
right,
started
right.
that. I forgot about that because I asked you guys about that in the group chat. Like, which one should I play first? Because I'm gonna play both and actually put the effort into beating the game. I know I always say how it's a little bit difficult, so it's gonna take me a while, but I'm gonna actually, see what the hype is about, even though I'm really late.
So, what's your initial thoughts on it, though?
I mean, it's pretty cool. I haven't gotten too far into the story, so I really can't put too much of a thought on it. But I did start.
And just you playing it on the Switch, right?
Yeah, on the Switch, which is
So,
a little weird because with the way you got to use your items is buttons on the actual N64 controller, and on the
right
Switch is the like analog stick.
on the expansion pack. All right, man. Cool. So Wade finally got to
Yeah,
Ocarina of Time after all these years. You know what I
took me a
mean?
long time.
Hey, man. At least you got to it, right? Like so. See, Jess said hi, everyone. It was good. What's
Yo,
going on?
yo,
Andrew said, "What up, my boys? What's good, man? How's your
yo.
Thanksgiving? How's your Thanksgiving?" He also said, "Third year of Michigan owning Ohio State. Go blue."
Sound
I
like he
love.
had a great break.
I'll just say I can't say nothing now. Like, like you got it. You know what I mean? Like they are rolling right now. Definitely rolling. He also said he been playing Fortnite, re-downloaded GTA 5 because why the hell not?
Yeah, it ain't like we about to get six no time soon. We are gonna get a trailer next year though.
Yo, they supposed to announce it in the coming weeks, Wave. So right, like
Yeah, next
that's
year.
damn. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, Wave.
I'm
Don't do that.
excited though. I ain't gonna front. I'm not gonna say here a lie. I just hope they do it right.
Me too. I'm definitely excited as well. But I see, man, you got me nervous now that they're not gonna drop. Like,
I want
like,
people to be nervous because like this is not something that we could just gloss over.
I agree, but you know what? We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Let's not get too caught up.
Most of yo was good. Was good. He said Banjo Tooie and Rockman 4 just download a Biomutant off that Cyber Week Xbox deal. Have you heard of Biomutant, Wave?
Yeah, I played it a little bit for PS5. I thought it was a PlayStation exclusive. I'm not gonna lie. So that's
What's your
kind of
thoughts on it?
cool that it's on Xbox. I think it's a dope concept. I really didn't get too much into it because I was playing so much other things at the time. Like I was like we just start talking about the PlayStation Plus thing. So
Right.
I got that to kind of mess with it. So I was just playing so many different games. So it was cool though. Like the little rat doing his different things and joint. That's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. Like it just didn't catch, it didn't grab me away from the selection. That's what I say that.
I got you. I got you. John Josh said, "What's good, Kings? It was good,
Yo.
bro. What's good, man? Yo, just a reminder for those who came in late that this is a Ask Us Anything / Spinwheel episode. So if you got a question for the show, whether it's gaming or not, just put it in the chat. Let's be real people. Let's not wild out. But Scott Brooks said, "What's up, guys? What's good, bro? What's good?
Yo.
How's your Thanksgiving?"
Real people wild out though, Jay.
You
So
got a
let's
point,
put
though. You
that
got a
out there.
point. Mo said Wave only 25 years late with Ocarina.
It's all right, man. We ain't gonna do all of that. Okay.
And Jess said 0 days without mentioning GTA 6. Of course, right? Of course. All right, Wave. Let's get to this Ask Us Anything. Then we'll get into the spin wheel as always. So the first question we got was, of course, outside the box, of course, right, Wave? But I'm gonna let you take a stab at it. Leon from Facebook said, "What's the meaning of life, Wave?" I knew the first one was not going to be gaming. I knew it, bro. I knew the first one was not going to be gaming.
What's the meaning of life? All right, guess it's a good thing that I'm feeling pretty, knowledgeable. Now I'm just lying. I think the meaning of life is just to, chase your dreams and help other people along their way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like be nice to people and do what you like to do. Like I think that's really all it is. And if you like to just be mean to people, then I guess my message is not for you.
I mean, I'm not mad at that. For me, it's for those who know this, kick, punch, it's all in the mic. Shout out to Parappa the Rapper, man. Shout out to the instructor. I forgot his name, but the instructor from Parappa the Rapper. But nah, man. So next question came from Alan from Facebook. He says, if you could pick one game developer to work with for within the past 20 years, who and why and what game or franchise?
Man.
You know what? I'll take a stab at this first, Wave.
Yeah.
I probably would work for a developer. I probably work for THQ / Ukes, who worked on Revenge and the wrestling games back in the 90s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Reason why is because just hearing stories about how they worked on these games and some of the stuff they put into the games seemed like they had a lot of fun making them damn games. You know what I mean? And that just looked like a clutch environment to be a part of. And I know they kind of split and they kind of went off to the PS2 side and still made some classic games as well. I probably would pick them though because like they said, they was having parties and ideas on what type of matches to put in, what type of like weapons to put in, what features can they sneak in. Like basically the way it was described, it was just a lot of fun before they ended up breaking up years later. So I probably would pick THQ / Ukes. I know that's probably obscure of an answer, And of course, what game or franchise? Obviously, we working on the WWE games and WCW. To be honest, like that 64 era was so clutch. And again, even the SmackDown era on the PlayStation 2 was clutch as well. So I definitely wouldn't work for THQ/Ukes.
Now I know I've been thinking about this for a while. For the life of me, I can't think of the developers that made Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
But like
Midway.
Midway, okay, so that's who I would work with, and obviously I would like to be a Mortal Kombat. I think they would do it super cool. They would just make. I don't know what my powers would be.
Right.
Maybe I would have like some sort of hair powers, I guess.
Okay.
Uh I don't know. I just think ripping somebody's spine out in a video game and not in real life would be cool.
Absolutely.
Uh, and I
Absolutely.
think they would continue to make me in other video games because why not?
Right. I feel Midway was Midway was that company back in the day. You know what I mean? Obviously it's NetherRealm now. It kind of you know what I mean, but yeah, definitely Midway was a clutch in the 90s. But I'm also gonna pull some questions from the chat as well. So if you came in late, this is and ask us anything. We're gonna get to your questions. The first one I got over here is Brad Richmond. Was good. Was good. What's going on? He said, "What's your favorite original Xbox game?" Wave. What's your favorite OG Xbox game?
It have to be Halo,
Halo 1 or 2?
the first one.
The first one. Okay.
Yeah, that was like my introduction to Xbox. That started my whole love affair with Xbox. You know, yeah. When I think of Xbox, I just think about Halo, the first one. To be honest with
Okay. Okay. I'm not mad at that. I'm trying to think. Let's see. Angelo said 42. It's probably a reference to the first question. Trevor McKim, what's going on? He said, but can I while in?
you. That's when we was talking about wilding out. He was
Oh,
like, "No way, wow."
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, if you want to while in, sure. I don't know what that means, but Jessica said, if you could only play, oh, I'm bugging. Let me go back to mine. Uh, damn.
Yeah, he was trying to skip
I'm
on the first
trying not to
question.
go with because obviously Halo wanted to, Oh, I'm going with the original Psychonauts. Like, obviously, we talked about Psychonauts too when that dropped. I played through that. That game was mad fun. But the original Psychonauts was dope too. So I'm probably going with that one, if I'm being honest. Psychonauts. What's yours, Brad? Let's see. Let's see. Just said, if you could only play one game for the rest of your life, what would it be? God damn it. um,
We could
go
only
ahead,
play
Wave.
one game for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Does it have to be the game or the franchise?
It's a game.
Am I
One
cheating
game.
if I say a
Yeah,
franchise
nah, it's one game. Travis says Splinter Cell.
for the rest of
Yeah.
your life? I mean, Splinter Cell is a cool game, but I ain't gonna front. That is a pretty good choice. Uh,
That's funny as hell. Andrew said Hello Kitty Island Adventure for life. um, damn. Uh, one game for the rest of your life. What would it be? One game for the rest of your life.
It'll probably be a Mario game. It'll probably be a Mario game for me. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm trying to think of a game like even I could beat it in multiple different ways. You know what I'm saying? So like it don't get
Yeah,
stale.
I'm not mad at that.
Maybe GTA 5. I'm sorry. Maybe GTA 5 because like the story like is that's on top of my like just thinking of games that like
Right.
was waiting. Damn, because Fable 2, right? I'm just thinking of games that you could like to change the ending, but also GTA 5 like is RP and all of that. Yeah, I would say GTA 5 because you could like always change the story.
You know what? I'm probably going Super Smash Bros. Only because the roster characters. You know what I mean? By the way, I'm talking about Ultimate. The roster characters is they nonstop fun. and I never get tired of that game, no matter what. You know what I mean? So I probably would have to rock with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Switch. That's tough. That's tough though. Let's see if we got any more. Mo said Rock Band 4 never gets old. I'm not mad at that either because you can sing,
Yeah,
you go play the guitar, lead or bass, or you can play the
that's a good
drums.
choice.
That that's a good one. Christian Castro was good. Was good. He said Animal Crossing for the vibes alone. I ain't mad at that. Y'all said also you're to everyone here tonight. Hope everyone's doing well.
Yo,
Absolutely.
yo.
Trevor said, "Oh, okay." Trevor said Splinter Cell was the answer for what got him into Xbox besides Halo. So that wasn't the gameplay for life. So
Oh, okay.
Andrew said Halo 2. Okay. Jess said Fable 2. Dead or Alive for OG Xbox 3. Okay.
Dead
Okay.
or Alive is a good one,
I'm
but
not mad at that. Trevor said Red Dead Redemption. That's another That's another one. Yo, okay. I bet. Let's see. Let's see what else we got for another question. Let's see.
Red Dead got a RP mode too.
Right.
Well, I said mode, but you know what I meant. It's
I know
like,
exactly. Yeah.
you can go on PC and
Let's see. Thomas from Facebook earlier said, "Is there a game franchise that you think should stop making games now?"
forever, or just take an extended break.
Fuck it. Let's say forever.
Right.
Wave. I want to say
Oh,
Madden. Like I want to say Madden, but with them holding the license, that would mean no more football games. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? So I want to say
they
Madden.
have to get that up, man.
Right.
Um,
Game friend.
the whole franchise gotta stop.
Yeah. Game franchise that would cease to exist. Brad said Saints Row should stop. I think they did because they went out of business. I forgot the name. I forgot the name of the developer, but they went out of business.
But
So
I
I think
can't think.
Saints Row actually did go out of business. Like I think that's done. Just said I knew Madden was coming. Yeah, I don't want to pick Madden because I gotta have a football game wave. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
gonna
an
lie.
easy out for you if you pick Madden.
Battlefield.
Yeah,
Battlefield.
yeah, That's a pretty good choice.
Yeah,
I mean, they had
Battlefield, man.
They had some solid games,
They
but
did, and I'm cool like playing the legacy games, but it should stop now. It's
you
done.
you
It's
just
done.
being petty.
Partially, but actually it's done.
um, Yo, I really can't think of a whole franchise that needs to stop. I could think of a couple games that's just trash off the top of my head that is not franchised. Like they only have one game and it kind of stopped, so that kind of worked out.
What you got?
Obviously, I was gonna start with Cyberpunk because like the game is buggy. I would say Titanfall.
Okay. So it should never be
Titanfall 2.
another Titanfall. Never be another Titanfall again. Is what you're saying.
Oh no, I think they trash. I think they could redeem themselves though.
Let's see what else
Man,
we
I
got.
don't know what franchise should stop, bro. I really can't think of
Most
that
said
off the top of my
Assassin's
head.
Creed just dropped the games. One of the most overrated franchises.
They kind of rinse and repeat.
Yeah. Moses Saints Row just dropped a game a few months ago. But yeah, Volition Games, they went out of business. So like literally right after this recent one dropped, they went out of business. So that's probably
That's crazy.
I mean, I could be wrong. It could not be the end of it, but I have a feeling it is the end of it. So Brad had a good one. Brad said good. The last one I played was horrible. Saints Row 1 and 2 were top notch. 1 and 2 were good. 1 and 2 2 was good. Yeah. 1 and 2 was good. Trevor said Final Fantasy.
Dang, you think Final Fantasy franchise should go away? Wait, or should stop so they would still have the good ones. All right, I'm cool with that too.
Going God of War and Call of Duty. Andrew out for blood today. Like God of War is crazy.
I think they should stop while they ahead.
But God of War or Call of Duty or both?
Call of Duty, I agree, should stop. Zombies are so good, but like it's not no originality in Call of Duty, so I don't mind saying that should stop. God of War, I think like what other gods he gonna beat up? He gonna go into Egypt? That's gonna be crazy. That's
Yo,
gonna
hey
be
man,
that might be controversial.
I'm not mad at that.
You don't
Most I
think that'd
second
be
that.
controversial?
Not really, to be honest. I mean, you know what? Yeah, but not enough to really cause like, you know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Where
Like I
else he
like,
gonna go? Who else he gonna beat up?
and Trevor cleared it up. He said, as in terms of Final Fantasy, not stop, just like not go forever, not all the games, just stop making new ones and remakes. As a remake is set to be out shortly. Like, so of course, right? Um, Andrew said presidents are next.
That would be crazy. He just bust up in Obama crib,
Yo, that's crazy.
kick him.
From Lee, he said, "What's your favorite games to play right now?" Um, if he's talking about what actual games, then I'd say right now I probably would pick. I mean, to be honest, it's all retro games right now. If I'm being real, if I'm going current, then I would say Super Mario Wonder. If I'm going current, um, still obviously Smash Bros. All the usual ones. You know what I mean? That I love: Smash Bros, Mario Kart, Rock Band, like stuff like that. But lately, I've been playing a lot more retro games. You know, Thanksgiving, folks come to the crib, visit and stuff like that. Start playing retro games. So, um, yeah. What about you, Wave? What's your favorite games you've been playing lately? Basically, I mean, I know we kind of did that already, but
Yeah, so I'm just gonna say like I'm gonna be honest with you. I was just thinking about watching Kratos just drop kicking Joe Biden or beating up another one of the presidents. Like that would be a wild game. But right now I'm enjoying playing zombies. Like I like the way they incorporated the
Modern Warfare 3.
right. They did like a BR/zombie thing.
Okay.
They took away the rounds. I'm sorry if
Yeah.
I'm spoiling it for anybody's been while
We
it's
know
been
how
out
you
for a
do.
while.
Like, we know how you do with the smart.
It been out for a while now, so like
Sandman.
my bad. Um, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. Typically, I get kind of bored with zombies after a
Right.
few weeks of doing that, but like the way they did it, it makes it pretty unique. So it's
Just
more
said
enjoyable.
Biden would fall before contact was made. Like
That would be
where Biden
crazy.
always falling. Bo said City Skylines and Civ 6 games I could play but walk away from at any time. I'm not mad at that.
Do something happen to your developments when you walk away from the game, or like does it just pause like other games?
I mean, just pick it up and play again.
Oh,
Um,
okay. I
all right.
misunderstood.
See what else we got, Wave. From Jessica said, what is your favorite thing about the community you built with Pass the Sticks? Probably
I,
just motherfuckers is funny, man. Like, like the jokes be hilarious. You know what I mean? Like the jokes be hilarious, whether it's trashing the game, you know what I mean, or whether it's some of the debates that broke, or some arguments that broke out over certain games or certain things. I vividly remember folks saying there's no way in hell games cost $50 and $60 in the 90s when we had the ads up. I
yeah,
remember hell, the Sandman thing of Spider-Man 2 like was hilarious.
yeah.
Um,
That was kind of not hilarious.
Andrew's obsession with Aunt May from Spider-Man.
Oh, you remember when dude kind of came at Andrew over that because he thought like he was spoiling the game. It was on the same post. He
Yo,
got
I do remember that.
that joint was crazy.
My thing, yeah, but like for me, it's just like literally no matter what the post is, whether it's a retro game, new game, whether it's everybody freaking out over GTA possibly costing 150, it's just always something that just had me fall out laughing. You know what I mean? That's probably mine. What's yours, with?
I think it's just a comfortable space to be a part of, man. I
No
think
doubt.
that's the most important aspect to what we built that I've seen so far.
Right.
Um, A lot of people get outlawed coming past our page or our live. It's kind of like a pulling. Everybody is, you know, we
Right.
it feel like a family. It looks like we had a barbecue every Tuesday, just shooting the shit,
Right.
talking video games. I think that's pretty dope. You know,
Absolutely. Absolutely. From Nicholas, Fake said, Pastor Sticks, have you ever played Beatdown, Fist of Vengeance for PS2 or original Xbox? And if so, do you think a remake is deserved? In my opinion, it is the best.
it's Avengers. Nah, I ain't never heard that. I ain't going front.
So I have heard of it. I have not played it, but when I saw the question, I did look it up.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, it like my thing in this era, like for example, I mean, like Streets of Rage made a comeback, right? Yakuza, Seafood, a lot of these games, these beat 'em up like kind of style games, if that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. They're like kind of becoming popular again. So I could definitely see it. Now, again, I haven't played it, so I can't say if I liked it or not. But it's one of those games I could definitely see making a comeback. Like remake or something, throw it in the Game Pass or PlayStation Plus, stuff like that.
When we say remake, we mean actually like remaking the game, not what San Andreas did.
Yeah, I knew it was coming.
Yeah, I have
I
to
knew it was
make that
coming.
very clear because that was not that's not we shouldn't accept that as a community, as gaming fans. We should not accept the trash that was San Andreas
Right.
remake. That was trash. They just turned the lights on and made CJ a little bit bigger.
Trevor
You know
said,
what
"Well, now I want barbecue. Fire up the grill." Andrew said, "Y'all make it like this though, like the Islands of Misfit, and y'all make everyone feel welcome." Island of Misfits is a T-shirt. Like, that's a T-shirt. Mose, right? It ain't a barbecue without wing. I mean, without some ribs.
Who got the ribs? I got the plates.
Word. Chappelle said ribs is American sleep aid. You
He's like, I
remember
got
that
the
episode of
itis.
Chappelle show? Word, the itis. Word. Oh, let's see what else we got. What else we got? You know what? Let's
Then
see.
he pull like the ribs out of some contain some like
He
weird
did.
looking
He pulled it
container,
out of a
like a
pill bottle.
box or something, or a
He
pill
pulled it out
bottle.
of a pill bottle. Yeah,
Yeah, he did with the cotton and all. They should felt crazy.
it is. It's hilarious. I do have a question that somebody, I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm not hating though, but they asked to keep their name anonymous. So I was like, whatever. Yeah, I mean, they messaged us. But basically, it was basically how did Pastor Six start? That was, you know what I mean? I
Oh,
don't know why they would want to be anonymous for asking that, but how did it
maybe they
start?
don't want their name popped up on the screen.
Maybe, yeah. So basically, how did it start? So I knew Wave probably since what, 06, 07? Like
Yeah, it's been a long time.
it's been a long time now. Was good to Game Man with Live Look who just popped in. Was good, man.
Yo,
You got
yo.
you got a question for us? So Pastor Stick started again. I knew Wave for a while. Me and Wave, we was always talking about doing like something, whether like remember we was talking about writing a script or something, right? Like
Yeah, yeah.
always talking about something. I knew he was a dude who like very creative, you know what I mean? So we always talked about something, right? And I knew we both like video games. In terms of on my side, Pastor Six started. Of course, I didn't have the name or nothing, but I wanted to do a gaming podcast way back in like 2011 when I was in school. But at the time, I knew podcast was a thing. I knew like gaming obviously was huge, still growing. But I was just like, you know what I mean, still in college. But then as whatever hits, procrastination, you know what I mean. And then we literally talk about writing scripts and stuff, and I'm like, you know what? I don't remember how it actually started, Wave. I just remember like sometime around 20, like was it 2021? I called you and was like, yo,
Hmm.
you should do a game and we should have a game and a podcast. And he was like, yeah. Like, so basically I just talked to him. I sent him a video of like a rollout with ideas and stuff like that. And he was like, yeah. At first I thought he was gonna say no, because it's busy and it's time consuming. Like, you know what I mean? It's very
Right.
time consuming. And then from there we did our first episode where we talked about a dude who got locked up during COVID lockdown for trying to get the new Call of Duty. Like,
Right.
and from that first episode, I knew I was like, okay, bet, like we got something here. So that's my side of it. What's your side, Wave?
You called me, I pick up the phone. I was like, hell yeah, we did this motherfucker. Like,
Grand opening, man.
yeah, it really was that simple. It wasn't like I was like, yeah, nah. But real talk, I was doing a podcast with a couple of my other boys. We was talking about sports and all of that, football and baseball, basketball, and that didn't kind of work out because of time and all and everything. And then you called me like right after that kind of stopped. So like.
Right,
I was like, yeah, I was trying to do the podcast thing anyway.
right.
You know,
Game of Live is they want to be anonymous because they never ask. Word, like yo, get the fuck out of here. Like yo, how you come in with smoke? And of course he put the put the yo. I'm sick of this guy. Yo, nah, that's all love though. Andrew said, "Question: Would you go back in time and buy Battlefield?"
sheesh, shots fired, yeah.
Of
Hey,
course
you
not.
opened this up, bro.
Of course not. Like,
Hey,
of course
pause. That
not.
was
Like,
crazy.
nah, I wouldn't. Every other one, yes. Every other one I played, yes. I would go back and buy them. But 2042, hell no. Hell no. That's hilarious. Christian Castro said, best and worst movie based off a video game.
Oh, movie based off a game.
That's a good one, Wave. Um, I want to
That Toy
say.
Story game is pretty trash.
So okay, so you're going worse. Toy Story for Sega Gen. Was that the Genesis? Yeah,
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 the
yeah.
Genesis. That game was pretty trash. I'm gonna go with that one. The best one, best. Wait, I don't know.
It's a good
Tomb Raider. It
question.
was Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider was a game first, right? No, that movie was kind of trash. Never mind.
Okay. I bet. Game of Live, look bet. Appreciate you still coming in.
Hey, hold on. Go back to that question.
Hold on. Best and worst games based off a video game. So for me, going best, and this is all biased to be honest, but I'm going Spider-Man 2. That dropped on the Xbox, PlayStation, GameCube, the one with Doc Ock. It was based off the movie. That game was so hot, man. Trevor, I feel you on Batman. That was a good one. That definitely was a good one. But I gotta go Spider-Man 2. That
Nah,
game
but
was
he
so hot.
asked. But the movie got to be based off the video game, right?
Yeah. Oh, backwards. Okay. So if that's the case, then I'm to Mortal Kombat. Yeah, the first Mortal Kombat film in 95.
You thought that was trash?
No, I'm talking about best.
Oh, I'm about to say, bro, nah,
Mortal
that joint
Kombat.
was fire. Yeah.
Worse?
Then I can't say Toy Story then.
Worse? One of the Street Fighters.
I was thinking that, but I want to say that. But yeah, them joints. It was one where they had a Kuma actually in it though. You ever seen that Street Fighter movie? I forget what it's called, but it's oh man, I can't think of the name of the movie, but it's I don't know. It's not really popular on this side,
right.
but it got Ken and Ryu, the normal thing. Ken is rich and all that, but Akuma is really about like Akuma turning into Akuma,
Right.
and that movie's pretty trash. I ain't going front.
That's funny. Andrew said if Superman 64 isn't your favorite, you're lying. Nah, it's definitely not. It's the worst game of all time. Worst. What's the worst, Wave? Yeah, I'm gonna just go with Street Fighter, the first one. It was trash.
It gotta be Street Fighter.
It was trash. Shout out to Sonic and Mario though. Both had fire movies. I'm not even gonna lie on that, but Gamer Live Look said worst was the Street Fighter with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Best was Resident Evil. Resident Evil was hit or miss. I know a lot of folks who said it was trash. I didn't mind it. I still put MK over it, but yeah, Street Fighter was trash, man. Like, it was trash. He said, who doesn't want to fly through rings? Jess said Tron Legacy was garbage and great simultaneously. Got a question from Mo. Said name 10 current rappers you'd put in a new Def Jam fighting game.
Current rap,
So
bro.
we had,
Current rappers.
so we had a new Def Jam game, 10 current rappers.
I
All right,
think Ride Wave would be like the Fat Joe.
give me. All right, you know what? How about you come up with 5? I come up with 5. So you got Rod Wave.
Is that cheating mode? We could do that. I say we do
If
that.
not, because I can name 10, but
Ride Wave would be like Fat Joe. Like, you know what I'm saying? They could
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
swap, put a skin on him. Um, who else is new? What about 21 Savage? I don't know if Jake can hear me. I don't even know if I'm the one that's not frozen.
All right. If y'all can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear
Going
you.
Drake. Can you hear me, Wave?
Yeah, you said Drake, right?
I'm going Drake, J. Cole. I'm not gonna put Kendrick in. He's too little. Um,
I said 21 Savage, Ride Wave.
give me Young Thug.
Oh yeah, that would be funny. To get beat up by Young Thug would be crazy.
You gotta put Birdman in there since he always running it down on people.
Birdman with the hand rub. He not new though. He not current, and he's trash.
He's not current. All right.
Nobody won the Birdman soundtrack. Like we not with that. So he got to be excluded.
What about the game? Because he wasn't in the Def Jam games. I don't think he was. I could be wrong though. Plus, he's still rap.
I
The
guess
game.
shit, yeah, he still rap. So we got to put Lil Wayne. He still rap too. He current.
The game.
Lil Weezy.
Um.
The game. Lil Wayne.
Oh.
We need 2 more pieces, right?
Yeah. I'm going the baby since he always fighting too.
Oh yeah, he might have always one hit quitter in the game.
And just because Christian asked, he's DJ Khaled. like
Then on my side, I'll put Justin Bieber and Chris Brown in that joint.
Chris Brown,
wait,
yeah.
You said rappers.
Yeah.
Chris Brown is a rapper, but Justin Bieber don't. But I think it would be funny to have Justin Bieber in there, so I'm sticking with that.
All right, so let's see. Christian, he said DJ Khaled 10 times. Game of Lives like said Dylan, and Dylan. Spit hot fire.
That would be crazy to let
And you said 9 out of 10 will start with Lil, and this generation doesn't include Wing, Lil Baby, Lil Pump.
right. Lil Wayne started the Littles.
And you said, can we get Drake? But when he was at the wheelchair kid in Degrassi, shout out to Degrassi. But that'd be hilarious as like an alternate costume.
What if he like beat you with the wheelchair? That would be like on some Mortal Kombat fatality.
Well said, gotta put Lupe in there. He actually do martial arts, and you know what? That's
cheating though. It gotta be somebody that don't got training. Fat Joe don't got a black belt. He was one of the best fighters.
Trevor said M. So was a Bone Crusher.
Right.
Trevor said M.
He not current though, but he haven't been in a fight.
He still make music.
Yeah,
he still made music.
He been in a fighting game. I think that
I don't think M was in the Def Jams. I don't think he was.
He was in. I think I remember him being in one video game. I can't remember what the name of it is. I think I remember Eminem being in a game. But yeah,
said
that would be dope.
DMX would be a massive tribute, throwing it back to Vendetta. That's a good one.
RP to DMX, but they would DLC him just so we had to pay.
Yo, almost said, yeah, but Fat Joe, no judo. Judo, no, if he got a gun. Yo, shout out to those who know that reference, yo. Oh man, Puerto Rico. Like, yo, that's a classic song right there by Pun. Said he about to be in Fortnite in a few days.
DMX?
Nah, I think it's M.
Oh yeah, Eminem. Yeah, he is doing something with Fortnite.
He's gonna be on Fortnite. You got to put the Griselda dudes in there. Shout out
Benny the
to
Butcher.
Buffalo. Yeah, Benny the Butcher, West Side Conway.
Boom,
Math
boom, boom,
Hoffa.
boom. He would stomp y'all, go boom, 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 boom. Yeah. I put West Side Gun in there.
Math Hoffa, since he always fighting anyway. Like, all right. You know what? Wave, let's jump over to the spin wheel, man. Let's jump over
Yeah.
to the spin wheel. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what questions we got over there, man.
It's gonna be some spiritual when you sit by the tree.
Top 3 consoles. This ain't easier. What's your top 3 consoles, Wave?
All right. In no particular order, because it didn't
Just
ask.
like Griselda could have their own game. Andrew said, "What about Jack? Oh, Jack Harlow. Nah, I can't.
Jack Hardy, dude.
That's a tutorial. You beat up on Jack Harlow. All right, Wave. Top 3 consoles, man.
I would have to say Nintendo 64.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, this is tough. 360. And I don't really know. What can my last one be? This one is tough. I ain't gonna front.
Top 3 consoles. So you got 64, 360.
I don't want to do another Xbox console, but I don't know.
What would you pick though if you picked another one?
I had a lot of fun on the one.
Okay. Dude, you got
But
the wait, so you got 64 at 1?
I said I ain't put it in no order. I
It's
just
top 3, wait.
So what? I'm not putting it in no order.
All right,
64.
Whatever.
It's bad enough I gotta only pick 3.
Right.
64, 360. I'm trying to figure out what my last one is. I'm thinking about going with the Xbox One, but I'm not sure. Damn. You know what? Damn, I'm not really sure. I'll do the one, and then I might switch that out though. I really gotta think.
All right, so you going 64, 360, Xbox One?
Well, you know what? I gotta take the Xbox One. I gotta put Nintendo Switch.
All right, so you're going 360, 64, Switch in no order.
I ain't say that. Stop putting words in my mouth. Those
That's
3
what I'm saying.
counts I choose. I say no order though.
That's what I said. I said in no order.
Oh, in no order.
Yeah,
All right. I thought you
so
said in that order.
I'm going at number 1. I'm going.
You putting yours in order.
In order, yeah. I'm going number 1. I'm going. Damn.
I'll start from 3.
All right, at number 3, I'm going Sega Genesis. It came down between that and the Dreamcast, but I'm going Sega Genesis. Number 2, I'm going Nintendo 64. And number 1, I'm going. Damn, this is tough. Number 1, I'm going probably 360. So I'm going Genesis, 64, 360. That's a tough one though. Because now I feel like I just did a disservice to Dreamcast, but
And the only reason why I picked the Switch is because it's just so versatile, bro.
right.
Like, and it
PS2
got all of the systems that I wanted to choose anyway, except for
right
the Xbox. Well, it don't got
Damn,
the
that's
PlayStation
tough.
system either, but it got all of the older systems though.
Mo said 64, 360 in the Switch.
Gang, man.
Gamer Live Look said Dreamcast at 1, 64 at 2, and 360. You see, man, I feel guilty for that Dreamcast pick for leaving that off, man.
Dreamcast is dope too.
That's
like,
what I'm saying,
but
I
feel
Genesis
bad about the Dreamcast too.
Like that's tough. Just said 360 Switch and the Genesis. All right, so we've seen a combination so far. You know what I mean? The 64 has been like the common one. You know what I mean? Christian said, PS5, Switch, and a 3DS. People sleep on a 3DS as well. A lot of games for
I
that,
never
man.
owned that, so
A lot of games for that. And shout out to the Switch too. I had to leave it off mine probably in favor of the 360, but uh, Andrew said OG Xbox, Game Boy Color, and the PS3. Okay, not mad at that. Halo, some
yeah,
classics on
I
there.
agree.
I ain't mad at that. Trevor said GameCube, PS3, and Xbox One. The GameCube hurt me too, man, because like yo, I could this is mad games for the GameCube that I love till this day. You know what I mean? But it's tough to leave that off. John said N64, PS2, 360. PS2 had like a million games. Wave like if you tell me you can't find games on the PS2, you're a damn liar. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
PS2 had
had
a
a
lot. I
million
had a lot
games.
of fun
Like
on PS2 too.
yeah,
I ain't going
same,
front.
same. And on top of that, like that was the best version of the DualShock that I liked. The what's it called? Dual Sense.
Do sense,
Now
yeah.
I don't mind that controller. I didn't like 3 or 4. I know everybody can say they're the same. They are slightly different. You know what I mean? Each of them.
This dual sense is bigger.
Yeah, it
Yes,
is.
it's for bigger
Trevor
hands.
said, okay, he switched it up. He said the Wii in place of the GameCube because you could play the older consoles on any.
Yeah,
So
that's why I put the Switch because it's you know.
it so you kind of cheating then.
s- hey, listen, they didn't say
You got a point.
excluding
You got a
anything.
point. You
So
got a point. All right, man. Let's get to this next one. What's the most memorable gaming moment you've experienced and what made it so special? I got one. All right, I'll kick this one off. Wave. I remember, and Mo gonna remember this. Shout out to my boy Josh. I remember way back in the day. Shout out my boy Josh, Chewy Vic. We was playing No Mercy, and Josh picked Scotty Too Hottie, and he wanted to do the worm, right? You had to have your special to do the worm, and he couldn't get it right without. And then we was playing a fatal 4-way match, multiplayer, of course, right? And he was like, he started to do the worm, and Scotty Too Hot. He holds his hand out like that, and he was like, "Yo, it's the worm! I'm doing it!" And he started doing a WOR, and as soon as he got to the M before he did it, the worm, my brother Reggie TKO'd him. Yo, he caught him with an uppercut, and no mercy when you TKO somebody, it just drop.
yeah, that's
Yo,
terrible.
he was so mad, yo. He was like, yo, he was so mad. He literally like WOR TKO. Like, yo, that's probably one that I think about, laugh at all the time, yo. But yeah, man, it's probably definitely something from the 64 because of the multiplayer aspect. But that's mine.
All right,
That's yeah. Go ahead.
mine's come from a game that you have a love-hate relationship with,
Okay.
and that's Madden. And
Okay.
I can remember it was me and a bunch of my boys and all that. We chilling, we playing Madden. I'm on the sticks, and I really wasn't into like playing the football games too tough like that. I was more in the basketball games at the time. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
But like my boys talking crazy, and it was this one particular play where I got the kickoff. I was getting a kickoff return, and I was bringing it back, and I was like running it down the sideline, and like he came to like spear tackle me. This is like when hit stick first came to the Xbox. I mean to Madden. So like it was a
Madden on
big
5.
thing. Yeah, when
Yeah.
you hit stick somebody and you got them to like fumble and all of that. So the play before that, he had made me fumble with a hit stick. So I'm
Right.
running up the sideline. He trying to do it again. He lined me up, and he had like it was like him running like from up the field, and then another dude coming from behind me, like they was gonna like group tackle me, and I like pressed the spin button at the right time and spent between them, and they like crashed into each other. That was the
Another.
first time like I seen that on a football game, which was so dope to me. I mean, '04 was pretty good too, but like that
Yeah.
was the
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
time like I seen those mechanics in the game. And it was at a time where I was the underdog, so that just made it like really special. You know what I'm saying?
Did you have the Broncos?
Nah, nah. I think I don't remember what team I had, but it was one of the better teams during that year. I'm not going to front. I definitely did not pick us.
All right,
All right.
Game of Live looks said the ending of Metroid, finding out the main character was a girl.
How
Yo,
was that experience for you? Like,
I mean, a lot of folks didn't know that. You know what I mean? Like, didn't know. I mean, still till this day, if we're being honest, a lot of them still don't know. Trevor said, "Got to cheese when it's available." Facts, like facts. Will said he's playing Halo 1, and this dude Vic got stuck with 6 plasma grenades, blew up so high that he left the Halo ring. Damn, yo.
that's
You know what? For those
dirty.
classic games, I wish there was a game capture feature like you have now, right? Where you can
Yeah,
save
that'd have
these
been super
videos. You know what I
cool.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Christian said, I remember this spot in the Heights that would let you play games by the hour. And after school, we would have WWE SmackDown tournaments, talk shit all day in school just to lay the SmackDown on someone with the most random wrestlers. Yo, don't I'm telling you, man, those wrestling games, man, have some moments, man. Have some moments. I remember we was playing the Royal Rumble in No Mercy or WrestleMania 2000. I forgot which one. And I'm rocking it. I think I got like Shawn Michaels or something. I remember getting eliminated by Linda McMahon.
That's
Like
crazy.
being sick. You know what I mean? Survivor mode or whatever it's called. Just said, watching a teen win a huge jackpot at an arcade. He turned around and gave me all of his tickets. She was 4. I remember thinking video games were the coolest thing ever and basically set up the interest for life. That's a good one. That's a good one.
How did you feel when you realized all games didn't have tickets?
Word. Game live like said finding out it was a girl was shocking. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about what? First Metroid. So we're talking about late 80s. Mo said, like fam, the warthog he was in was coming down and his body was still going up. Like, that's crazy. Andrew said Halo 2 on the island with the ramp in the middle, 4v4 team deathmatch, snipers only local tournament. My team was horrible and they all dropped but me. I went 31 kills and won the game. My bros were screaming, watching, made me feel on top of the world. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
that's dope.
That's a
That's
good
dope.
one. That's a good one. Let's get to this next one, man.
Captain Clutch.
Word. Talking about Captain Clutch. Snipers only too. How do you think VR will change the future of gaming?
Didn't we do something similar to this?
We did this one. I remember this one. Well, similar, yeah. It won't.
In a nutshell, man.
Do you have a favorite memory of an educational video game in school?
No.
Oregon Trail, etc. You got one, Wave? Do you
No.
remember Oregon Trail?
Educational game? No. No. I
You
used to
never
play
played
this mine. What was the mine game? Minesweepers?
Mine
That wasn't an educational game.
Minesweepers?
That wasn't educational, right?
Nah.
Yeah, so
Oregon
nah.
Trail. Oh my God, I forgot some of them.
I played some. I don't remember the names.
Andrew said Lemonade Stand. I never heard of that one. I remember
Yeah,
Oregon Trail. I remember
that was an educational game though.
kind of, yeah. I mean, I just assume so if they let you play it in school. You know what I mean? Um, I'm trying. I can't think of them. We'll have to come back to this question another day. I got to do my research on some of the ones I used to play in school.
Bro, I can't even think. I
Trevor
know we
said,
played
"Yeah,
some.
Oregon Trail was in grade school." Yeah. Like I definitely remember that one. That's probably the biggest one I remember playing, to be honest. But I'm sure because like I also was going on downloading I'm talking about later on downloading Firefox on the school computers and playing stuff I'm not supposed to be playing on like Newgrounds and stuff like that.
I'm
So
older. We ain't had no computers in grade school. I ain't had no computers in no grade
Trevor
school.
just got it. Reading Rabbit. That's what I was trying to think of that name. Reading Rabbit. I remember playing that on the computer heavy. Reading Rabbit. That's what that was.
I was playing games in school. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like it wasn't like a part of math or nothing, but it was like if you had like Like if you was good in school, they let you use the computer. You know what I mean? Like towards the end of the day or whatever. At least for me, it was.
Maybe I just went to a really, really poor school. I don't think we had no computers. I'm gonna be honest with
Or you was a bad kid. Like not like they like keep this guy away from all the computers.
you. Nah, we ain't had no computers. I was pretty smart, man. I was on the honor roll.
nah, I'm just messing with you. Math right. Andrew said hooked on phonics. Um, our generation got games banned at school. Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was. 'Cause I don't remember having computers.
Candy stand on Apple II. The Apple II computers. I remember when they eventually they released the Apple with all the color like backs of them. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah,
it
I
had like
wasn't in
blue,
grade.
red.
I was past grade school when Apple II came out.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, still like candy stand. I don't remember candy stand. Candy stand. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Damn, I'm old, bro.
Candy stand.
I talking
Feel
about
old.
computers in grade school. Like I'm confused. I'm looking at y'all like y'all crazy right
He said I ain't had computers until I graduated with my PhD. Like,
now.
what or who got you into video games in the first place?
uh, what? Who got me into video games?
Yeah.
I would say my big cousin, man. Well, my big cousins and their friends, they would just be playing like NBA Jam and all kind of games on like actually, you know what? I'm lying. It go further back than that.
Okay.
I would have to say my mom's, because I'm wilding out right now. So I apologize for that.
Right.
Because it was my mom Dukes. Because like the first system, she made me like play from the ground up when I was a kid before she passed. You know, she got me the Atari. She
Right.
got me the Nintendo, and she got me the Super Nintendo. So like, and those was out, before I was born. At least the regular Nintendo and Atari was. Uh, so I got that appreciation early because I got to play it from when it was what it was a long time ago, looking crazy on the screen. You barely know what you're playing sometimes, but you know what you're playing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And to it now being damn near like real life almost on the games. That's how good the graphics look. So I gotta always say my mom's when I get questions like who got me in the game and all of that.
I feel you, man. Like for me, it was Mo. Like obviously he was the older brother, so obviously he was the one playing the game since I was born. And then obviously just basically him getting the games is how I got put on the games. MK obviously at the time being like a little kid, you're not gonna get that game for a little kid, you know what I mean? So he
Right.
was playing it. Sonic 2, all the games that he had. I remember Donkey Kong Country, stuff like that. So from that, like me and all my brothers, we all play video games. So it's like, but obviously he was the one who kicked it off, obviously, since he's the oldest. But he said most likely for him, it was his cousin playing MK1 at NBA Jam. We talking about Mitch. Mitch is trash in all those games.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Yo,
talk about my boy. He ain't here to defend
nah,
himself,
nah.
man. That's crazy.
I'm gonna clip this and send this to him. I already know he's gonna have something to say. Like,
You gonna be like, pull up, man.
Christian said said my cousin and classmates always had systems. Yo, like you know that kid in school who always had all the new games the day they drop, all the new systems, no matter what, right? It was crazy. Like how you got that already? You know what I mean? Like, like
I always had the systems. I mean, we ain't really have it like that. So,
right.
but I'll say they made sure we always had the systems
On
there.
launch day though?
Nah, I wouldn't
Oh,
say
okay.
that. I don't like when I was younger, I wasn't really in the launch. I didn't know what launch day was. I just
got you.
know holiday came up and we wanted
Got
a
you.
system. We had it.
Got you. Got you. Just said a mix of my dad and the arcade story that she just shared. Okay. That's what got you in the games. Bet. Andrew said, my abusive father kept my little ass in fantasy worlds instead of dealing with life, not trying to be a downer. Damn. Like,
Yeah, that down me pretty hard, bro.
hey, man. But hey, man, I'm glad you got something positive out of it in gaming. You know what I mean? For sure.
Right.
And if not, you wouldn't be here. So appreciate you, Andrew. for sure.
Definitely.
Gamer Live Look said, "Mom just bought us an Atari 2600 when we were kids, and that's where it started." So what's up, man? Atari 2600.
Bro, I was playing one of those, bro.
That's where you got started, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely appreciate where games is at now.
Just said that's a real as hell answer. People really overlook how gaming can be an escape / safe haven for everyone, but especially kids. That's a fact.
Right.
That's a fact.
Was a safe haven for me.
Sure. Plus, with this crazy ass world, keeps you inside. To be honest, like I know, obviously, we all played outside, but at the same time, some stuff going on in the world, video games could be some fun to keep kids inside and stay out of trouble. John
Right.
said, "I concur with Andrew." Okay. Trevor said, "I was the only one in my family that played games besides my grandparents, and most of my friends growing up didn't really play either." So grandparents play games. That's really cool. Mine didn't, but I can imagine that got to be a cool experience. You know what I mean?
And mine's played Tetris and
Tetris.
Columns
Okay.
and Pac-Man too. So she played a few games. I know I said Tetris only last week.
Yeah.
It was Columns. She played Columns. She played Mahjong now too, all day. That's all she played now.
Alexis said, "LCD sports games I got from Kmart." Kmart. I forgot. That's not even around no more. I forgot about Kmart, to be honest. But yeah, those LCD games, man. Like,
I'm not familiar with that. I'm not gonna lie.
what, LCD games?
Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I think you're talking about the handheld joints, right? Am I bugging?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like talking about like the handhelds. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, like
Like,
Game Boy and shit?
no, like Tiger Electronics, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
like
stupid. Yeah,
yeah,
my
yeah,
bad,
yeah.
my
All
bad.
right, I'm about to
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
had my head spinning for a second. Wave out.
No,
like,
I'm going
second
crazy
guessing
because
myself. Like,
my bad. I'm slow.
yeah,
Yeah.
she said like violently bought handheld. Yeah, like
Yeah. I'm hip now. I'm just.
yep.
My
Trevor
bad.
said Tiger Electronics. Okay, yeah. I'm about to like wave
I
like
appreciate y'all for helping me out in my slow moment right there, because that was definitely one of them.
Game Alive said my grandma had a whole Game Boy and played Mario, Tetris, and some puzzle games. That's what's up, yo. That's what's up. I mean, like our grandparents bought the games. You know what I mean? They bought the games for us, but they didn't actually like play them. You know what I mean?
All right.
So let's see. Let's get to one or two more, then we'll get out of here, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with us on this Tuesday.
Yes.
In the realm of open world games, which title reigns supreme? The Witcher 3 or Red Dead Redemption 2, and why? I think I know what everybody's answer is going to be. I just want to say The Witcher 3 is dope. But my answer is Red Dead Redemption 2. I like the first one, but I really love the second one. You know what I mean? I thought the second one was so much fun, so much to do. And I do have a natural affinity for Rockstar, so it's part of it. You know what I mean? But I really enjoyed Red Dead 2. I played it late. I got it when I first got the Xbox One X. And I fell in love with the graphics. I fell in love with the story, even though I'm not even a big fan of like Western style games. I just thought that game was great, man. So like I'm a rock with Red Dead Redemption 2 just about over anything, to be honest.
Nah, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a good game. I like cowboy stuff though, like westerns.
Okay.
That ain't like my thing, but I think they're pretty cool. I do indulge in that kind of movies and all that kind of stuff. But I never played The Witcher 3, so it ain't really a contest for me.
Okay.
I like, I played a bit of the beginning, but like not even a lot. Like I kind of like turned it again. This was like during the PlayStation thing. I was just trying to see like what I could, playing all the games shit. But I ain't really
right.
dive too deep. I don't have a lot of time to like play long periods, so it just Red Dead.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, man, like I think like The Witcher is dope. Like so like I do recommend going back and playing it, but Red Dead it's just fire, man. Like the only like I wouldn't put Red Dead over Grand Theft Auto, even though I know a lot of folks who do. But Red Dead was so good, man. And like I'm actually looking for it if they put out a third one of that. You know what I mean? So I'll be right there playing that too. Let's see what the chat's saying. Mo said I don't care. He said I didn't care for either of them. Honestly, all right. Christian said once I get able to pull that up, let's see. Christian said Red Dead just so much replay value. Like, I still could pick up that game and play. So I definitely agree on that. Red Dead 2 was just fire. Trevor said, yeah, Witcher 3 was very good. It was. I just again, I like the Rockstar style. I like how they do games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Andrew said Red Dead Redemption 2 Witcher is fun, but there's so much more you can do any other. I agree. I definitely agree with that one. Let's get to the next one, Wave. Then we'll get out of here. Hopefully we'll find a good question to get on that up out of here on, man. What console had your favorite controller? I think me and you got into an argument about this on the show once.
Did we?
So yeah, because mine is the Xbox 360 controller. It's not because I'm biased for the console itself. I literally think that controller is like the perfect controller, especially whether your hands are big or small. I think that controller is perfect.
I like the one controller.
See, see, and I was mad when they revamped the controller. You know what I mean? Like
I think they did a great job, though. You don't think so?
I mean,
It's
the
more
controller is still
comfortable.
good because like it still kind of have more or less the same like form factor. But even now, like I was like when I play ESPN 2K5, I play it on the 360. And like so, like I've been playing with the 360 controller recently, and I still like it a lot better than the Series X or the Xbox One controllers, to be honest.
I don't know. I think the Xbox One joint was just a little more sleek. I know it was a little slimmer, and it had that like rubber grip in the back that just was a lot more comfortable.
That's
Like for
true.
me personally, my hands sweat like when I'm in intense gaming. So like,
Okay.
I won't say the controller slip, but it's just easier with a grip. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So,
I mean,
and
yeah.
it's
I'm not
comfortable.
mad at that.
So
I'm
I
not
just
mad at
gotta
that.
go with that joint.
Yeah, I'm rocking with the 360. Let's see what the chat is saying. Just said Xbox 360. Andrew said OG Xbox Master Controller. It was the first Elite controller. I remember that.
I
The
haven't held the OG Xbox controller in so long.
So you remember the original one it came with, right? The gigantic one, and then
Yeah.
they had the Xbox S controller, and then they had the Master. Gamer Live looks at 360 all day. It was perfectly designed. I agree, man. I'm telling you, man. Like, you still got one at the house? The 360 controller? Nah.
Nah, I think I got a Xbox One controller still, but not a
Okay.
360.
I'm telling you, man. I think you might not remember it, bro. But like I'm telling you,
Yeah, it's
like
been a while. Maybe
yeah.
that's what it is.
Matter of fact, I want to check out.
Recency
I
bias.
think it's Hyperkin. They dropped actually I don't even know if it's out yet. A 360 style controller for the Series X. I want to check it out. I don't know if it's out yet or not, but I think it costs like a regular price of like $75, so which is a little high. But most said 360 is the best controller, especially for shooters.
Xbox One kind of shortened their triggers to make it a little bit better, but to each his own, I guess.
Trevor said, "Oh, Xbox OG," and then he switched it to PS4. All right, so we going with the what is it called? The DualShock 4? Was that it?
I don't know what number it was.
Was
I'm
that the
not gonna
DualShock
lie.
4? I think it was. I didn't mind the PS4 controller, to be honest. I just don't like the shape, like how small they are. For my hands at least. But I just hope nobody says the PS3 controller because I can't stand that one. That it feels like a legit toy. Like because I still got the PS3. That control is horrible.
PS4
Chris,
not that much better though.
nah, compared to the PS3 is better. Like it's way. Yo, I'll tell you, the PS3 controller. I swear to God, that joint weighs like an ounce. Like,
Yeah,
like
that joint is really small. I ain't
yeah,
gonna
and
front.
like the motion control they try to put it. Nah, bro. Christian said, I'm a fan of the PS4, PS5 controller. Most funky was Def to 64. Yeah, obviously with the Trident, with the three,
Yeah,
yeah.
that joint was terrible.
With the multiple play styles, like it's
Yeah, that was
crazy, yo.
terrible.
Game of Alex, I also love the Dreamcast controller. I like the Dreamcast controller. My only issue with the Dreamcast controller is the wire don't come from the top, it comes from the bottom. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I hate about the Dreamcast controller. I don't know why they did that, where the wires at the bottom instead of the top. I can't even
Yeah.
think of another controller that did that. You know what I mean? And I'm sure they did it because of the VMU slots. But
Why
at
does
the
that
same
bother
time,
you though? It was still pretty good. Did it like shorten out your controllers a lot or something?
because like for example, like on controllers, I like how like the bottom, like in between the hands, there's like space. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Dreamcast don't have that because where the wire comes from. That's what I don't like about it. But I like the button layouts. I like the buttons. I like the control stick. So like it's just that the bottom of it I can't stand. But I get it because of the VMU slots up top. But Game of Live looks like Dreamcast gave us the triggers, which they did. They did because I remember playing NBA 2K, shooting free throws with them. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
so
Yeah,
Trevor
I
said we
just
all
think you
know
like the
the real
bulky
answer
control.
is N64.
Controller? Nah, I don't think so.
Now I gotta go. I gotta go 360 overall. I don't mind the 64 controller. I know a lot of folks hated it, but I didn't mind it because of the multiple play styles. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
PS4 is
That's
DS4.
terrible. He's talking about the DualShock 4, I think.
DualShock 4. Yeah. So yeah, because that I'm telling you, that was a 6-axis DualShock 3, whatever it was called for the PS3. It was just trash, man. It's trash. But yeah, yo, that's all we got for this week's show. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. We definitely gonna have an announcement for this deep dive soon. Appreciate to everyone who had questions for us. We'll be back next week, and we will have that announcement date on when we're gonna do the live show for the Sony PlayStation 1, which will be the next deep dive. Wave, take it away.
We appreciate everybody for coming out. Hopefully you had a great Tuesday and we capped it off nicely for you. Thanks for spending time with us and supporting any way you can, whether it's like, sharing, or commenting. Enjoy the rest of your week. See you on Tuesday.
So now we
Peace.
out. Peace.